Ant McPartlin was twice the legal limit when he was arrested for drink driving after a car crash, according to police. The troubled television presenter's breathalyzer reading was 75 milligrams of alcohol per 100 milliliters of breath. The legal limit is 35 mg. McPartlin was detained by police after his car allegedly plowed into two other vehicles while driving his Mini in Richmond, southwest London in March. One of the cars was carrying a 4-year-old girl who needed hospital treatment. McPartlin was due to appear at Wimbledon Magistrates Court last week, but the case was postponed. The charge sheet submitted by police to the court alleges the star drove a motor vehicle, namely a black Mini, after consuming so much alcohol that the proportion of it in your breath, namely 75 micrograms of alcohol in 100 milliliters of breath, exceeded the prescribed limit. The maximum sentence he could face is 6 months in jail plus a fine and driving ban, the Mirror reports. After he was charged, ITV announced that the 42-year-old's co-presenter Declan Donnelly would go on to present the end of the current series of Saturday Night Takeaway on his own. During the series finale, he joked he had twice the amount of work to do and at one point said, "I'll have to do it myself, like everything else this week." December was forced to host the weekly show solo, the first time he faced a TV audience on his own in 29 years. In comments reported by The Sun, December told the audience, "I couldn't have done it without you guys." Despite his nerves, Saturday's broadcast was labeled a success as December oversaw an almost seamless live 90-minute program, with his only mishap dropping a carton of popcorn. He said, "It's been the weirdest show. The reception when I came down the stairs, I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I wasn't sure how I was going to do or how you were going to react." December, 42, who recently confirmed he is going to be a father, will present next week's final episode in Florida. At a later wrap party for production staff, he thanked the crew and the show's guests, who included the script, Davina McCall and comedian Stephen Merchant, for their support. Ant stepped down from his presenting commitments when he was charged with drink driving last month. December made several veiled references to the absence of his companion during the ITV show. At one point he said following the news had been unavoidable in recent weeks, but did not explicitly mention why Ant was missing. Earlier he had joked he had twice the amount of work to do and at one point said, "I'll have to do it myself, like everything else this week." He tweeted after the broadcast, "Thanks for all your lovely messages tonight. They are very much appreciated. I'm glad you enjoyed the show." "I didn't sleep an awful lot last night, so I'm off to bed. Night y'all." DX, his co-host, was not completely absent from the program. Ant appeared in the opening titles and also in the continuation of pre-recorded sketch Saturday Night Takeaway, which also starred Joanna Lumley in her regular role. Ant, 42, stepped back from his TV commitments and returned to rehab after he was charged with drink driving in March. The arrest led to that weekend's episode of Saturday Night Takeaway to be cancelled, while there has been speculation over the future of other shows presented by the duo.